You've almost certainly seen the commercials. 5-Hour Energy. Right now, the FDA is said to be investigating claims that the popular pick-me-up is linked to a number of deaths. Joining us now, the CEO and founder of 5-Hour Energy, Manoj Bhargava. Mr. Bhargava, the federal officials say that your drink is cited in reports linking it to 13 deaths in this country. What can you say about that?
Well, actually, it's a ridiculous claim because to say something is linked, it would be like saying, you know, if you drank a bottled water today and thousands of people died the next day, that somehow it's linked. If you look deeper into it, you'll find that there's really no cause. There's no, you know, people that you know had diseases to begin with, and then 3 days later they died. It had nothing to do with anything, or they're folks just trying to collect some money. I mean, one of the big things is people are after caffeine, but actually, you know, for example, Starbucks, the large Starbucks has twice the caffeine that we have. Now, not to throw Starbucks under the bus, because caffeine actually is a good thing. The only, you know, things that we get about caffeine are from reporters who really have no clue about what caffeine does. Caffeine yes, go ahead.
Well, even the Times report, the New York Times report out today reads thusly. It says, the filing of an incident report, that's what these are, with the FDA does not mean that a product was responsible for a death or an injury or contributed in any way to it. Such reports can be fragmentary in nature and difficult to investigate.
Right.
So they seem to be saying there might not be any smoke here, or there might not be any fire.
Yeah, but the bad thing is they first say, oh, linked in 13 deaths. Meanwhile, and then in the small print they say, well, we're not sure at all. So this kind of sensationalism, which is false, is not up to what we would expect from the New York Times. New York Times is a great paper, and I'm sure this kind of mistake they shouldn't be making.
You started to get into the effects of caffeine on the body, and it is the case that if somebody has a bad heart, caffeine that's going to stimulate a faster heart rate might not be a good product to ingest, right?
Well, in certain cases, I mean, I spoke to one of the top cardiology surgeons in the world at Cleveland Clinic, and he said that caffeine is neutral to the heart, whether it's neither good nor bad. Now, they should really ask people like that who know what they're talking about, instead of just making claims. And also, I mean, look, if you're going to go after caffeine, what about coffee? There's 100 million coffee drinks a day.
Right.
Now, you could say, well, you know, because they don't have to report anything, therefore, there's no link. So it's just false. It's just taking little pieces of information and then turning it into something which is false. So well, I don't think it's accurate.
I know you've sold $1.5 billion of those little energy shots. Manoj Bhargava, thank you for being with us, and we'll keep an eye on this story and what the FDA proceeds to do. Thank you.
Okay.
Now to a big health warning about the popular energy drink 5-Hour Energy. Federal officials say it may have been a factor in at least 13 deaths over the past 4 years. ABC's Jim Avila has the story.
It's a small bottle, just 2 ounces, but packs a powerful caffeine punch, equal to 2 cups of coffee.
Having one of those days? Tired, groggy?
5-Hour Energy led the way in this new and growing segment of energy drinks, a stiff shot of caffeine and vitamins to jolt you awake. But now the federal government and the New York Attorney General's office are investigating claims that it can do more than that. The FDA has received reports of 13 deaths and 33 hospitalizations over the past 4 years, claiming 5-Hour Energy was involved.
Now, if someone was to drink multiple cans, which is when we really see a lot of the side effects with this, you're getting up to astronomical amounts, 30, 40 cups of coffee.
It is the second time in a month the FDA has confirmed it is investigating claims that energy drinks are causing fatal reactions. In October, Monster Energy, another popular drink that contains even more caffeine, was linked to 5 deaths. The manufacturers point out these are just claims, and there's no proven link between the drinks and the deaths. In a statement overnight, 5-Hour Energy said the product is intended for busy adults. The company says its compact product contains about as much caffeine as a cup of the leading premium coffee. During an interview this September, the creator of 5-Hour Energy told ABC News Nightline, when used as directed, the caffeine in his product doesn't do any harm.
It's overblown when it's in small quantities. It's like this: water is good, but if you have too much, you drown.
The FDA warning this morning that while there's no proven link between energy drinks and these reported deaths, you should check with your doctor before drinking them.
Wow, I have to tell you what an exciting event. It's standing room only here at the Shaklee pre-launch, and this place is just buzzing with excitement. That's because we're here with the top names from the U.S. ski and snowboard teams to unveil Shaklee Energy, a little chew with a big future.
Thank you all for coming tonight. We're real excited to be able to introduce our Shaklee Energy Chew, which we think is healthy energy, healthy ingredients, and healthy edge.
At Shaklee, we create products that are backed by science, safe, and effective, and Shaklee Energy lives up to that promise.
What you get from the ingredients is getting the feelings of energy, feeling awake, and being alert. But also you've got ingredients that can help to sharpen your focus and sharpen your mind. Things like reducing reaction time, improving task speed. So you improve focus, improve concentration, get energy, stay alert. We think that's a healthy edge.
When I enter the start gate, I really have to be alert. I can't be lackadaisical.
You need to be on your toes and ready and excited for what you have going on.
It's intense, you know, you have to go out there, you have to want it, you have to want to hurt, want to win, want to be the strongest guy.
It can be scary at times because you've got 3 other people on the course with you at the same time, so you gotta definitely be pretty amped up.
Being an elite athlete, I think you're always looking for the edge to be better, to be a better skier, to have better energy. Everything needs to be better, so I'm always looking for what will help me gain that edge.
For these champion athletes, safe, natural energy that delivers performance every time is absolutely key, and that's what Shaklee Energy delivers.
I trust Shaklee products because I really know that they're safe. Shaklee's been a long-time sponsor of the U.S. ski team.
I definitely feel like I can trust them and they make a quality product.
Always comfortable using Shaklee.
Caffeine is a commonly used substance by elite athletes to enhance performance, but we're particularly excited that it's such a natural form of caffeine.
One of the good things about caffeine is that it'll allow me to be pumped up but stay focused. And I think it tastes really good, which is always a bonus.
I think it's a pretty easy thing to digest.
Mostly organic and just something you can feel good about putting in your body.
I use them actually a lot, like when I train. I'll go on a long bike ride, you'll be 2 hours in, and all of a sudden you need some energy. So you grab a couple of the Shaklee Energy Chews and pop them in your mouth and you're good to go.
It's not just high-performance athletes who need a healthy edge. Whether you're pounding away at the gym or busting through an all-nighter, chew on this. Shaklee Energy ingredients provide an effective boost to help energize your body and sharpen your mind. All it takes is 1 to 2 tasty chews that fit conveniently into your pocket with a fabulous citrus flavor our athletes really like.
It was great. It's kind of a lemon lime. I thought it was pretty good. It's like a Starburst.
It definitely is better tasting than any other type of, goo or whatever else you'd carry out skiing.
The Energy Chew is I think, my new favorite.
Tonight, the press and our celebrity guests got to feel the energy and see the results. Now it's up to our viewers out there to get your own edge and keep it with Shaklee Energy. As our athletes would say,
Just chew it.